Now, you make me think of a discussion I had a few weeks ago. I had Cassie Krugsky on the Boardroom Buzz. She's a PhD entomologist. And she came on and Patrick and I chatted with her about, like, at what point does it make sense to actually have a entomologist at a pest control company? And I think I referenced Triple S on that episode because similar to Innovative, similar to American, I think for a lot of those sort of big federal government contracts, you needed to have that. Is that right or no? Am I looking at that wrong?
Absolutely necessary.
Okay, so tell me about those sorts of contracts and what you need from a technical perspective, typically.
There were several government contracts that we couldn't touch because you needed multiple full-time staff entomologists. Okay. So we put Dr. Dickens and then eventually another entomologist, we put them on the payroll. We just put them on the payroll.
Yep.
They're full-time employees.
Yep.
I think at the time when American sold, hell, I think they had 7 entomologists.
Yeah.
You know, because there were contracts that required, there were a few large ones that required that. I would think today, whether if you're going to grow, you're going to really grow a business, and this is just my opinion, at some point you should have an entomologist on staff, whether you're commercial,
At what point?
residential, or both.
But okay, so I'm a residential company. I do $3 million in revenue. Why do I need an entomologist on staff?
I think entomologists can do so many things for you. It can elevate your company's credibility.
Okay.
You can use the fact that you have a full-time staff entomologist to brand your business.
Mm-hmm.
Your entomologist can be a resource to your clients. Your entomologist can be a source for developing all your training programs. And you market that. I mean, you market the fact that you have it.
Does a residential customer care, do you think?
I would say some do, some don't. But it's still a good thing to have. And it's more of an advantage than it is a hindrance.
I get it. You can differentiate. Like, hey, we have a PhD entomologist on staff. Fly by night, Joe's screen door repair and pest control does not.
We had a feature before we sold the business on our website.
Mm-hmm.
It was, that everyone loved and took advantage of. Predominantly homeowners. So it was a button on our website that featured our entomologist and said, have a question? Ask the bug doctor.
Okay, I remember that.
And we got lots of questions from existing clients and non-clients who eventually became clients. Mm-hmm. So it's a great marketing tool. And I'll tell you another thing, if Paul Gianamore or Tony Sfreddo tells the client, hey, this won't work and this is why, it's one thing. If the PhD staff entomologist says the same thing, it has more weight.
I see.
It's the credentials. Right in life, there's reality and there's perception.
Yep.
And what I've learned is perception is probably more powerful than reality.